Hello and welcome to the lesson. Today we'll learn how to use images for website backgrounds. I'll show you possible rendering options and some advanced settings. Here's the HTML document from the previous lesson. I'd like to add a background to it. My background image is a thin, oblique line with a transparent background. First, I'll add the background image property inside the style element. Next, I have to specify the path to the image I want to use. If the image is located in a different folder from the HTML document, you'll need to specify the complete path to it. I don't want the picture to repeat, so I'll set the background repeat property to no repeat. As you can see, a very thin line appeared in the top left corner of the browser window. This means that the image was placed in the default position. Keep in mind that images with transparent background automatically inherit the background of an element beneath them. I'd like the background to fill the whole line. To do that, I'll set the background repeat property to repeat X. When I refresh the browser, you can see that the image repeats horizontally. If you want the image to repeat vertically, all you need to do is change the value to repeat Y. As you can see, the image now repeats vertically. If you combine both methods, the background will fill the whole website. That's also the default setting, so it's better to delete the background repeat property. The background now repeats and fills the whole space. Notice that both the div and span elements have their own backgrounds that cover the background image of the body element. If I set the background of these elements to transparent, they'll inherit the background of the body element. I'll refresh the browser, and as you can see, the text is much less legible. This is the reason that we have to pay special attention to what background we use. Photos can be also used as background images. For example, I'd like to use a photo from Paris. Again, I don't want the picture to repeat. To change the default position of the background, we use the background position property. The default value is left top. If you want to display the image in the middle of the page, set the value to center center. The first keyword specifies the horizontal position of the image, and the second one specifies the vertical position. I'd also like to add some information about Paris. The text is a bit long, so I'll paste it. I'll refresh the browser and maximize the window. As you can see, the image aligned to the middle of the horizontal axis. Vertically, it didn't align to the middle of the browser, but to the middle of the body element. If I scroll down, you can see that the image moves with the text. To give the background a fixed position, use the background attachment property and set the value to fixed. I'll refresh and maximize the browser again. Notice that the image is aligned to the very middle of the browser. The background image is now fixed, and even if you scroll, it won't move. In addition to positioning the background by specifying named values, you can also use percentage points or pixels. When using percentage points, the default position is again the top left corner, and the value for this position is 0% for the x-axis and 0% for the y-axis. I'd like to move the picture closer to the left border and also a little towards the bottom. To do that, I'll set the value to 25 and 75% and refresh the browser again. As you can see, the image moved closer to the left and towards the bottom. Background images can be also added to individual elements. I'll use the image from the first example and add it to the div element. Now you can see that the background of the div element has changed. Notice that the oblique line pattern covers all other background. However, because it's transparent, the photo of Paris is still visible. In this lesson, we learned how to work with background images. Thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you the next time.